so many problems right now. I don't understand.
It's okay, YT.
All right. Anyways, so let's get rid of that. We are back for our Xmas edition, our very special Christmas edition of the Axes Up podcast. My name is YT RhYmZ. I'm joining you from Terrace, BC, Canada, and I'm with my co-host Rocco Dipopolo. He's joining us from East Van Wear and Tattoo Company, along with the whole East Vancouver division behind him. Much love to all of them. We got Bits with us from our Michigan division. Much love to you, Bits. And we got CRH and Isaiah with us from our Ventura division.
Peace.
Much love to you guys for the loss of Clever One.
So today we're gathered together. YT and Micah, our 402 division leader, did do a show on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Thursday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We did a little bit about Clever One, and today was our day to bring Chris, CRH, and Isaiah, the Ventura members, and of course Tallboy, our gold patch from the Los Angeles district, and I've got together a few of our members here from East Van. On my right side, it goes Jessica or Dime, Global Warrior. Also, let me get out of the way here. Battle Cat. Right. Then we have Liam's Lady. And then we have Liam, Susan, Anton, and I believe, and we got Brian there also. So we got together the members today. Of course, we did Christmas for Kids, our 5th annual, where we handed out gifts to the community. And so we have the team to stick around and go from there. But like I said, I see we got Tallboy on now. I think what I want to do, guys, is I want to hear some good stories about Clever. He's passed. We have the GoFundMe. Please check out the GoFundMe and make a donation. Whatever it is, 5, 10, 20, 30, 10,000. I don't give a fuck, right? If you can afford something, please do it. This is for our family. It reflects on yourself also if something ever happens to you in the past, because that's what family's all about. But I want to hear some good things, some good stories about Clever. And we're not going to stop this. Jared from Australia sent me a design for a patch. I sent it over to our messenger. Tallboy and the rest of the family seen that. We'll get those made up, and with that money there, we can donate the profits. 100% of the profits are going to go to Clever's family. But that will be all directed through Tallboy or Chris or Isaiah when it comes down to that. I don't think at the end of the day, Peter, I'll come by and take care of you, okay? Thank you. And like I said, at the end of the day is we have past members, you guys, in our family. We do have a memorial page up on the Battleaxe Global website. We're never going to forget our families when they pass on. And today, what we got going on here, we brought a collaboration of many members. We got Katie May here from the Spokane area. We got Bits here from the Michigan. We got Tallboy, LA, Gold Patch District. And we got Isaiah, and we got Chris from the Ventura. We got Micah up top from Nebraska, and also he's covering, most of the East Coast of America also. And, of course, YT, up in BC, and myself down the lower East Van side of British Columbia. And, I want to go around and I want to hear what we have to say. Basically, I really personally enjoyed the conversations that myself and Clever had at least every 2 weeks. There were times where I couldn't take the calls because you guys know I do work at the ports with heavy machinery. But when we did have that conversation, it was always talking about CRH, Isaiah, Ventura, his music, his health was a big factor. I'm a very good listener, as most people know. At the end of the day, I'll participate in whatever I can. But it's gonna be different because when you have an agenda, and I talk to, of course, we have 300 plus members around the world. I'm always talking to somebody. That piece of my agenda is now gone because it's guaranteed that we have a conversation twice a month. We catch up on stuff. Like I said, the most conversation was about his health. He tried, he did, he did what he can do. I mean, when I first met him was at the Los Angeles meet, Tall Boy, at that park where the San Diego, all the members, all the divisions were there. He was a big man. He brought it down to a smaller size, and he told me 3 weeks ago he got approved for his surgery, which was really going to help him out, which would have probably gave him a little more confidence and everything. It's tough. It's tough. It's not easy, when you're trying to improve yourself, because there's a lot of pain and suffering going on. I mean, myself, when I lost my child and my father in 9 months, I went through a year and a half addiction. Is I had to get high every night to go to sleep so I could forget about my child, forget about my father, but I wasn't being a good person to my rest of my family. And going through that, making myself better was fucking hell. But I did it. It was done. And now I can conversate with people that maybe go through an addiction for themselves, right? So, like I said, Clever, we're gonna miss you. It brings tears to my eyes. It makes my heart hurt. He's such a good person. What he did for Los Angeles, also for the hip hop industry and everything. We're gonna be brothers for life, and that's my piece there. I have a few members behind me that are gonna talk. They just want to go around the room real quick, so this way we can go around everybody on the screen. Okay, so I'm just gonna go out of the way so they can just go by and say something. Okay, and they're gonna introduce themselves. Let's start off with you, Jess. And you guys come inside the camera here and talk.
Hi, I'm Jessica. My deepest sympathies to Clever's family, and rest in peace.
Much love to you, Jess.
How's it going, guys? This is Battle Cat. I never got the opportunity to speak with Clever One personally, but from all the stories and everything I've heard, sounded like a real solid brother. And my condolences to the family. Yeah, I've lost brothers as well. 4 years ago, one of my best friends passed away too. Today's his anniversary as well, so I understand the pain. And yeah, my sympathies and my condolences.
Much love to you, Battle Cat.
It's Liam here, guys. Once again, deepest sympathy for everybody. Ventura, Clever. I only got to chop it up with him a few times, but he was definitely super inspirational and really did a lot for you guys down there, and us up here too. So my deepest sympathies and condolences, guys.
Much love, Liam.
How's it going, guys? Pinky here. How are you guys doing? I just wanted to say sorry about Clever. We talked every couple of days or so, but when I did, it was always positive. We always talked about everything under the sun, and he was just all right, awesome. I can say that much to you guys, but love to you all right? My condolences.
Axes up, Anton. I talked to Art quite a bit, man. He'd always like everything on my Instagram. Every story, he always had something to say. We talked back and forth. That one hit me hard. And axes up, love and respect. Rest in peace, homie.
Come here.
This is Warrior Brian here. X is up. Yeah, I talked to Clev One twice throughout my time with you guys, and anytime that you talked to him, he always had love for us. He was like, share anything. Much love, strength, and wisdom to the family. And you guys are awesome, and thank you for being here for everyone through this time. And X is up.
So, guys, I saw some of our members and that wanted to say their piece. If any of you guys want to pass on to you guys.
I just wanted to say much love and respect to you, Rocco, and the whole East Van division. Axes Up. And also, once again, much love and respect to you, CRH, and you, Isaiah, out in Ventura, for your loss. And I want to give a quick shout out to the people that are in the comment section. We got Eston Peugeot, who's from up in my area of Terrace, BC, Canada. We got Art Stomp Down Stearns. He says season's greetings from Chilliwack, BC. We got Adonis1, Andre Hernandez. He says, what up? LA Division in the room. RAP to Clever One. We got Clayton McKay Carson. Says, axes up, boys. We got Packrek Hall. He says, salute familia. Much love, all respects. And Grant Cook has just joined us from Australia. Much love to Grant Cook.
I'm getting back to my podcast. I'll play back now.
Tall boy.
Yes, sir. How's
How are you,
everyone
brother?
doing?
Good. My condolences, brother. I know you guys were tight. Thank you very much for getting that GoFundMe started. Thank you for the donations that everybody's making. It's nice to see the family get together and help each other out. Like I said, it don't matter the size of the donation. Some people can give a little bit, some people give a little bit more. At the end of the day, nobody's looking for a podium here. We're all looking just to show our love and respect to our family. Anyways, Tom, boy, I want to hear some stories from you, brother. I mean, tell me about this January 9th show that's going on.
Yeah, so as of right now, I'm working with another LA artist, goes by Pause One. Some of you may or may not be familiar with him, but he's helping me put together this show in a big part. It's going to be in Oxnard, California. Obviously, there's going to be live performances by I'm not 100% on all the acts. I know as of right now, we have 3 featured acts that were on many of our past SoCal Battleaxe events. And that's Odonis1. He's our division leader for the LA division. We also have our good friend Jonesin, who is going to be performing on that as well. We have some artwork being prepared by Candy, who is the division leader out of San Diego. She's going to be creating some artwork for raffles and also donations. To touch on the GoFundMe, we've been cruising on that. We've been able to raise $3,925 so far out of our goal of 5,000. So we're getting very, very close to our goal. I would like to personally thank you, Rocco, for your generous donation. I did notice that was a huge donation, and it's much appreciated. And everyone else who has taken the time to donate any amount, like Rocco said, whether it be $1, 50 cents, $50, any amount helps.
Yeah.
Me and Clever and I met. He was one of the first members that I actually connected with when I joined Battleaxe back in 2014. I was on Facebook, just kind of reaching out, see who in the area was affiliated or already a member in Battleaxe. When I met him, Battleaxe was members still had their member numbers and everything, and he was considered, to me, a lot of people call me an OG now to the Battleaxe, but to me, when I first joined, he was already considered an OG in my eyes. He was 734 was his member number. When I joined, we were up in the thousands. He helped me put together a lot of our early events. Our very first Toys for Tots event in 2015, he played a big role in helping organize that. Big guy with an even bigger heart. He was always generous, always willing to help out, always willing to give back to the Battleaxe community. His heart and love for the Battleaxe community is unmatched. You know, it's very rare, you know, the amount of love that he had for not only just the cause, but every individual that he was able to speak to or meet. As many of you guys know, he loved this family, loved everything about the hip hop culture, about the street art culture, um, and he truly lived on a wonderful legacy. He's thought about every day by me. It's hard. I used to talk for hours, like literally hours. There wasn't a conversation with Clever that didn't last at least an hour. If anyone knows Clever, anyone knows the man loved to talk. He loved to talk, man. He could talk your ear off.
All the time, man.
It was one subject on to the next. You can never catch a break with him. He just wanted to spread his love, wanted to share his love with everyone, and just loved that interaction with people. He's really going to be truly missed by myself and by many. I know that. That's pretty much all I got. If anyone has any questions or anything like that, I'd be willing to answer anything like that. Or
Tallboy, I had Paul's one message me through Instagram. He wanted to talk to me about something. Just I told him I'm a little busy today with the Christmas for Kids, with the podcast. I got to go to work after. He's gonna get a hold of me tomorrow, so maybe after I finish talking to him, I'll throw a call to you or Chris and see what he needs. What the donations that we make, people, it doesn't matter. Like I said, if I can, I got a little bit of a comfortable life because you guys know all I do is work, so I can give a little bit extra. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. It's just if I can, I would give the 5,000, okay? Because that's just the way I am. You guys all know this. I've done a lot of help for members in the past, just because they can't do things in life, and I help them out. So I want to say thank you to everybody, Richie, yourself, Chris, everybody that's donated towards the GoFundMe. I don't care if it was $5. Thank you very much. I know that the world's gone through hard times the last 2 years. It's just been hard for everybody, and even like the Christmas for kids, we didn't give it just for less fortunate families. It was for everybody this year because everybody was less fortunate. I mean, kids don't understand what we're going through in life right now. Vaccinated, unvaccinated, this, that, everything else. It's just fucking crazy. So with this, what's happening now with Clever and everything, I mean, I just want to say thank you to everybody who donated to the GoFundMe. Thank you to the persons putting on the show on January 9th. Thank you to Jared for taking time to design a patch that we can put out there and have him part of our chest, part of our cuts, so we carry him with us all the time. And thank you to Chris and Isaiah. I mean, you guys are gonna be what we have for Ventura. Tallboy for putting the GoFundMe together. Everybody that did their thing here. You know what I'm saying? It's a family, and that's what Battleaxe Global is all about. So I'm just gonna say, Tallboy, when I talk to Pause, I will talk to you about it. That also.
absolutely.
And thank you to Candy, and anybody is making artwork to support this cause too. I love you guys. This is what this family's all about.
Hell yeah. So, Bits, what's going on out in Michigan?
In Michigan, we've been so for the past about I want to say year or so, me and my division leader Trevor have been building up some like Twitch stream sort of stuff going on. We currently broadcast to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We're really trying to get like a community built, and we'd love for people from other divisions to hit us up and game with us. We're always down for more people. We were talking about taking any money we make from that and putting it towards local causes. We're not 100% which causes yet. We really haven't made anything yet because we're still working on establishing ourselves. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're working on right now. We are going to do a little series of us playing through literally the whole Halo series. So that should be pretty good. And again, if anyone from any division wants to play with us, hit me up. You know,
Yeah,
I'm on
I know
Facebook.
Isaiah does some gaming out in Ventura there, I'm sure.
Oh, nice.
Right now, I'm playing Halo Infinite, and I'm doing speed runs of that right now, trying to get myself on the leaderboard. So that's perfect.
Nice.
What you're doing. I've been practicing the strats for the past week now. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, just if anything, just get a hold on Instagram. That's like the best way for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be super dope. We might have just facilitated a global collaboration here between Michigan and Ventura.
Homie's a beast
Katie
on the
May.
games, man.
The beautiful Katie May. How are you doing down there?
Had to unmute myself. I'm doing great. First off, I wanted to say my condolences to Ventura and Clever One's family. His daughter, she's been in my heart recently. I've been sending lots of good vibes. Also, if there is any way I can support with the raffle, I could send like a poster down and that could be raffled off. I don't know if that is something you guys would be interested for your show. If so, hit me up. I would happily donate to that.
Cool. Yeah, most definitely. That'd be awesome.
Also, Bits, if y'all play pinball, I'm a pinball boss. So I don't know if you guys game like that, but it's hella cool.
Is that like virtual pinball or like actual pinball?
Oh my gosh, there's pinball all over online. It's awesome.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Let me see the pinball.
You should, because we could have a pinball tournament. That would be boss.
That would be awesome.
I'm a little old school. I can't do Call of Duty. I would end up shooting myself. It would be horrible.
Now we got a Battleaxe Global Halo run through, and now a Battleaxe Global pinball tournament.
All right.
Wow. Mr. East.
I did want to.
Sorry. Go ahead, Katie.
I did want to let y'all know that the Washington division has been doing good, even though we're split across the whole state and a whole mountain range in between. Recently, we collaborated together and are putting donations together for forest firefighters for when that season hits our area. We get it really bad around here. We've got things from like personal wipes and chapstick and boots to send to these forest firefighters. Say that 5 times fast. So that's really cool. I'm glad we were able to collaborate on that. And then we're just looking forward to actually doing some things in the new year, like maybe some Easter or something, or I know that Andy's working on doing DJing at a community place where they teach kids music and how to DJ. So that's what we're doing down here in Washington.
Hey, Katie, can I ask you a question? Have you guys gotten Destin and Nikki down from Crystal Lake, the new Oregon division, after we closed down Rose City? Jonathan and his wife are over with right now. So the only thing we have going on in Oregon right now is Lake City or Crystal Lake. Have they communicated with you guys at all?
I will have to check with Mark, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, because they're a busy couple. They're supposed to be on today, but they got the kid. I guess they got the kid, and they're moving forward to buying their first home. But he just sent me a message about 20 minutes ago. I wanted them to just jump on the calls and the meetings with you guys, just to feel still part of the family, which they still are, because they're really, really good members, right? I mean, they just had the wrong leader for that division. I mean, when you have your whole division voting out your division leader, that's something going on, right? So that was expected anyways. But like I said, so as everybody understands,
yeah, we'll be in touch with him.
Yeah, the Rose City division is not alive no more. The DL and of course the Dime DL is with Reno under Trilo's wing. Like I said, at the end of the day, you guys, we are a positive family, and we gotta stay positive. Just because Katie May takes responsibility, or Tall Boy takes responsibility, or Micah takes responsibility of being leaders in districts and all that, you have to understand we're all equal, and we are all, at the end of the day, we all have something to say, and we all have to be heard, not just my way or the highway, because I don't like that. But Katie, I appreciate you guys collaborating. I think you guys are doing amazing. Mark's amazing, also yourself, and it's a lot
I love
easier
Mark.
now, Katie. It's a whole
Yeah,
lot
I'm
easier.
glad we're able to work together.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, also, you guys. But I really appreciate what you do, Katie. I tell you something. It's you've been around this family for a while, and I appreciate you jumping on with us today because I wanted get a woman's appeal, a woman's approach on me. Okay, not all this testosterone all the time. Okay, I have Jessica and Susan with me to back me up.
I know. Hi,
Let's hear a little bit through CRH and Isaiah, you guys.
You want to go
Peace,
first?
everybody. Yeah, man. Thank you, Isaiah. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, peace. Thanks, man. Okay, yeah, it's nothing but devastation around here, man. It's a big loss to us. Like I said, he was a great mentor of all things. More than a brother, he was a great mentor. He had a lot of life experience, and he could help you through a lot of that. So he was a great brother and just a trusting friend. I could trust him. I could trust him with my life. So his hunger, his passion for hip hop was infectious. Man, there'd be days where I told him this hip hop shit is. We sometimes want to quit. We're getting to be in our 40s, and everybody's looking at us weird, still fucking rhyming on stage and shit. So he's one of those homies where it's like, just be yourself, just keep doing you, and do what you got to do. Stay true to you, and stay true to Battleaxe, and be a good brother. And I took his advice.
Well, you remember something,
So,
CRH? You guys ain't getting old. You guys are the ones that understand the industry. It's the young people coming in saturated.
And I misspoke, because whenever I talk to anybody, I don't say age anymore. I say experience. Thanks, Rocco. That's a good reminder. You know what I mean? So I'm in construction, so I don't bag on old guys. The experienced ones know what's up. So, on another note, just having Isaiah around was a breath of fresh air for Clever. We had a new take. We had a new take on Battleaxe. Not just with rhyming and making beats. These guys, they're doing the video game thing, and it's inspiring, and that truly inspired him. So he saw another realm and another outlet for us to express ourselves, and he was so accepting of it. So it's cool, man.
Right on, Chris. Right on. Hey, Chris, I want to thank you for filling me in on that day that when Clever passed, because I wouldn't have known unless you got a hold of me or someone got a hold of me, and it was right away.
His roommate. Sorry to cut you off. His roommate and his rhyming partner, Sonny Nathan, called me with that news, and oh man, I didn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. I just talked to him a week before. He said congratulations. I got to see my niece and nephew out in Nevada, and he was always that cheerful person for whatever you had going on in your life. Like I said, good or bad, he could steer you in the right direction, and if you're going good, he could steer you in the even righter direction. So.
Well, rest in paradise.
And on January 9th, me and a couple people will be doing a set as well. I just want to show them some respect with that. We had a crew called Death Dealers. We're working on our music. We had all the beats organized and ready, and he recorded about 3 verses for us. So I'm going to be putting together those verses with mixing and mastering.
Nice.
Going to be putting together something promotional for him to put that out, and hopefully get something in return with donations as well with that. So I'll be keeping you guys informed with that.
That's beautiful, Chris.
because he of all people believed in me, and I got to show him that respect back.
Isaiah,
All right.
how are you, brother? How you doing?
I'm all right. I want to say, like, from the very first start, like, ever since I first met Clever, it was always like that family-like feeling that you get from someone. Like, right away, you know this person you could trust. This person's gonna be honest. This person's gonna treat you like family, and that's what he did from the start. He never treated me as a younger kid. He never treated me as like someone that he'll look down on. He always treated me as CRH, tall boy, everyone here. He treated me as one of you from the start. Yeah, and I'm barely 25 years old, so coming from him, coming from like someone older than me, that's one thing I needed in my life because sorry for bringing this up, just I never had a dad, so having someone like Clever like that is like that motivation I needed. And every time he would call me, it was always positivity about the gaming. He's like, "Oh, I've been watching your streams. You're doing really good. How is this? When's the next tournament? When's this? How is the team going?" And so on. He's like, "Do you need help with sharing out this? Do you need help sharing out anything?" And it was always like focused on what I was doing first, and then he would speak about what was going on with him, and also like how CRH brought up like he never tried to speak about himself and what he was going through. It was always like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, about his music, and he'll bring up how he likes to play Mortal Kombat and Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that, and he'll bring that in since I like gaming to get my attention. So it was always that type of stuff, and never would he ever bring up his health. And I even tried to open him up about it, and he never would. And I understand it. He didn't want like most to worry about him. I understand that because I understand that from myself. I'm the same exact way. And that's one thing I felt from him is that he would rather have himself behind cover and not talk about his stuff to not have people feel down about him, and have you talk about your downside and what you're going through to help you go through it.
True.
And that's how he always was. And that's what I always liked about him. He was always trying to make me laugh. He was always trying to make jokes and so on. And it was always a breath of fresh air whenever I got a call from him. Whenever he would text me, it was always something good. And like CRH and Clever knew, I've been going through a lot for the past 2 years with family stuff. So every time he called, it was like, how's the family? How's the family? How's the family? What's going on with your mom? What's going on with your brother? This and that. And it was always that type of stuff. And that's the memories that I have. And that's why, like, I wish I had more time with him because I needed that type of person. So it hurts not having him. But
Well, Isaiah, remember some. The rest of the family's here for you too, brother. Like we talked the other day, you and I. My phone's always on. And
Likewise.
I understand you were tight. You were very tight with Clever. Clever spoke about yourself and CRH with me. You guys were always part of the conversation. There's not one time we had a phone call that you two were not part of the conversation. You guys got to remember that. That man fucking loved you two big time. Loved you guys.
yeah. And really that's all I could really say because there's like nothing else. There's no negatives that I ever had with him for the past about 4 years since I knew him. Since day one, it was always good. He always tried to bring up something that would either motivate me or push me to be happy. And that was it. He never once was a negative person. And that's like all I could say about him.
I miss walking through to a studio and then busting your ball as soon as you walk through the fucking door, dude. It's crazy. So me and Isaiah, we have an hour and a half drive before we go meet him at any of the division visits, and we're like, hey, you want any food? He's like, no, I'm cool. And then like 10 minutes before we get to his house, hey, you guys still gonna get something to eat? we're like, oh, we'll get some Little Caesars for you, hook them up, and just like, those types of things. I just forget about that. I can't forget about that. It's one of those things where I'll walk into a studio and expect to hear his voice every time now. Because hey, where's my pizza at? Where's my drink at? Where's my Sour Patch Kids at, homie? So it's like, but hey, that's just one of those inside things that I'll never forget, and I'll be missing forever, man.
Micah.
Yo.
How you doing today, brother?
Doing good.
You got anything you want to add to these memories?
Yeah, so over the last 6 to 8 months, I've gotten to know him, and like all of you, Clever One was always somebody who was selfless. He was always there for other people, and he always was the person who always brought out positivity. He stepped forward. Every step he took was with love. And that's what I realize now. All you have got to know him for years. I can only imagine how you guys feel. And you guys have my utmost respect and my condolences. I mean, it didn't matter. He literally can talk forever. And I love that about him. Hours about anything you want to talk about. He's an infinite Rolodex of conversation, and he is very family orientated. And even when he does bust your balls, man, he knows how to make you laugh. Even when he was serious about something, he always knew how to end it on a positive note. And to me, like being somebody who's adopted, like Isaiah was talking about, it's hard to find a positive role model, even whether it's a father figure or a mentor or just an advocate in general. He had it, and not a lot of people carry it the way he did. He was a very influential individual. CRH, he definitely talked about your guys' new group like no tomorrow. I can't wait till everything's said and done. You'll have my support with the project along with a donation for it as well. Tallboy, from Clever One to Kavanaugh, I've heard nothing but good things about you. You've been what he says is a hard worker, a person who perseveres and does not give up. So like, it's finally nice to actually get to talk to you. Besides, the occasional Facebook message. Everybody's so busy lately. I mean, nice to meet you too.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you. Pleasure, brother.
It's nice to meet you. Finally, that is really dope. Everybody, nice to see you again, Katie May. Everybody in Rocco's division, love y'all. Love y'all. Y'all fucking rock. Like, it's so beautiful to see people here just, honoring somebody who, at the end of the day, our words pale in comparison to, like, what he did in the community, and you people who were really close to it and got to see that every moment. Like, you guys just make sure to keep carrying it forward, and we'll help carry it too. We'll help carry it. You'll never be alone, and neither will he. He made sure to let everybody know, if you're part of this family, you will not be forgotten. You will not be alone.
You're a good man, Michael. You know that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys, I sent YT. I sent you the GoFundMe post. Let's throw that up there. If there's anything anybody else wants to chit chat about, we're not done. This isn't over. Today is just one of our episodes to bring people together. Micah and YT did one earlier in the week. We're going to have another show. We wanted to have this show to end the year with Battleaxe. What I know, 2021 was a tough year for everybody. So we're almost there. But like I said, Battleaxe, we've gone through a lot. And like I remember some like Tall Boy says, we used to be, we had numbers. That's what we started the whole thing as a fan base, and then of course we went to the movement patch, and then of course we had some hiccups with the partner I had involved, and he had to be removed with all the fucking selfishness and the wrong direction for the positive family that we are. We're not perfect, but we're not going to be selfish. I mean, we're not going to be
So
all
on
about
a
yourself.
on
So
a
at the
on
end
a
of the
note
day,
on a note, Rocco. With that said, so when I came in this Battleaxe, it was at a time when that separation was starting. It was not a fan base. It was more becoming a brotherhood and a movement. And the main person that really kept that true and really explained that was Clever. He held you down and held all Battleaxe down every single day. He never had one bad thing to say about anybody. He was all about squashing any beef and all about figuring it out and how we can determine if it was a stranger, an outsider, or somebody within. So he was really good. Yes.
he was.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Rocco. You just reminded me of.
That had to be said because he was. And the thing is, though, Tall Boy, seen it for himself firsthand. And we didn't need that in this family because we had such great artists and great people, and
Tall Boy for being a great OG, man. Tall Boy's a great OG. Takes everybody under his wing.
Seriously.
Salute,
serious.
homie.
And like I
Much
said,
love,
we
bro.
want
Much
to
love.
move forward in 2022, and we want to not forget our brothers, our sisters. But I'm more like I said, we haven't lost any sisters. Pray the Lord. But like I said, we're going to move in 2022 supporting each other more socially. When an artist got something going on, reposting it, showing some love. I always say I don't want you selling your artwork only in your backyard. I want you to sell your artwork around the world because we are worldwide. So, for the show on January 9th, I think we should push it, promote it. We should do whatever we can for the artwork for Candy that she's doing. These patches coming out for the family because funeral costs and now the daughter. I'm not too sure of how her living conditions are. CRH. I don't know.
Samara, she currently lives with her mother. So I haven't been able to keep in contact with them as much as I thought I was going to be able to. But at this time, I'm not really worried about pressuring them. I'm keeping in contact with Tall Boy and keeping in contact with Sonny Nathan, his rhyming partner, which was his roommate. So
Yeah, I've talked to Samara several times. She's continuing to keep me informed with any new details or information as far as services or anything go like that on his part. I know she was putting together some of his belongings. I know that they put some personal items aside for me. I requested personally to receive his to receive his vest. I'd like to get his cut, and I'd like to get it framed up and hang it up on my wall for sure, as a memory of him. He was said, man, he's my right hand for a long time. I first official member that I met when I was joined, and I got a lot of my inspiration was from him. If it wasn't for meeting him and him inspired me, I probably wouldn't have gotten the drive that I did. It was all from his love and enthusiasm of it, that wanted to push me and wanted me to grow this, and he really opened my eyes to what the potential could be. And yeah, so a lot of credit goes to him.
That's the power of someone being intrigued by you. that's the power of someone showing interest and being intrigued. That's the way, it's a certain connection that he gives off, and a certain aura that he gave off when he did that, man. It's crazy.
Yep.
I am getting messages sent to me and a thank you from his daughter. I guess she's running the Instagram right now.
Oh.
Is that what's going on, Chris? CRH?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
because she sent me a thank you, and she says thank you to everybody for doing what we're doing. She really appreciates it. So, I mean,
awesome.
Like that apple didn't fall too far from the tree. I tell you right now, because she's really respectful, like her father, man. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he taught her one thing, I was respect. She was really respectful on our visits.
Yeah. Well, YT.
Yeah, we are just about at the end of our show. Does anybody else have any closing comments or plans for 2022?
I just wanted to say that from me. Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
From me and everyone at the Michigan division, our condolences, and we're going to try to get some money together to make a donation as a group.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Much love and respect. Thank you.
I just had to throw my 2 cents in as someone who lost a parent very young. Any photos that you have together with Clever One, send them to her. She will cherish that. I mean, it's one thing to have family photos, but it's a whole nother thing to have photos of your parent with friends doing things that they loved, things like that. So that's just my 2 cents. I would love to. I don't have any pictures with Clever because we never met physically, but we had plenty of combos online when he was supporting everybody's artwork, and I met him through Razzle. Great guy. So I'm sure she would love any photos that y'all have hanging, chilling at events, whatever. And as for 2022, what year we're going into, right? I just have huge news. I will be in New York in February for New York Fashion Week. I'm walking with a designer there. So I don't know if anybody from that division can link up. That would be rad. But 2022 is going to be different this year, damn it.
And you guys tag the Battleaxe Global socials when you guys post those pictures for Clever. We got a lot of good ones. I tell you, I post a lot of good ones. I know there's more out there. Tom, I wish we had some pictures from our first meeting. I just don't know where to find them. I might go on that old Battleaxe Warriors account that we lost. See if there's any pictures in the Clever back then, because we had a good crew back then, a really good crew.
We'll do our best to build it up.
Yep.
You'll either see Washington and 2022, we're going to be a very more supportive family. Like I said, you guys, like what Katie May's going on, everybody else, we need to support each other. Remember something. You're going to get out of something that has much time you put into it, right? And congratulations to you, Katie. I enjoy following you on social media. You're a very beautiful person, I tell
you. Yes, congratulations to you, Katie, on the New York Fashion Week next year. That's going to be really exciting to see. My condolences again to Tallboy, Isaiah, and CRH for your loss. And myself and Mr. East had the opportunity to do an interview with Clever One. It was our episode 15 of season 1. We had a really good interview with Clever One. He really talked about his passion for hip hop and his passion for the division itself and Battleaxe.
YT, you should get a copy of that off to Rocco so he can send it to his daughter and take Katie May's idea and really kick it over.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So,
yeah, I can do that for sure.
Yeah,
I just want to thank you, YT and Rocco for having me on today. It was my pleasure to be on and share some memories of Clever. I really appreciate you guys doing this and everything that everyone has done so far as far as, like I said, the donations and everything. It's definitely not gone unnoticed. Much love and respect to everyone.
So, but let's keep in the loop. Keep us in the loop for the funerals. Keep us in the loop. Also, like, let's get back together and do a live prior to the January 9th show.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see if we can get Pause One and some of the artists are going to be part of this show on the show. And
Most
let's
definitely.
promote this thing. Remember, he's not gone. He's
Yes,
just
sir.
resting right now. He's resting right now, okay? But he's not gone. He's right here forever.
Yep.
All right, fam. Axe is up. Keep it strong, okay?
Much love.
Love, loyalty, and respect. Battleaxe Global for life. Merry Christmas too, okay? And you guys,
Merry
remember
Christmas.
Isaiah, Chris.
Merry Christmas.
My phone's on for you guys. Need a conversation about anything? I'm going to talk to Pause on Monday, and I'll get back to you guys, okay?
Same, Chris, Isaiah, reach out to me if you need me for anything, brothers. I got you.
All right,
Peace.
sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you, everybody, for jumping on. Have a great day.
I'll be in
Much
Laughlin soon, homie.
Yes, sir. We'll link.
Yeah. Peace.
Nice meeting everybody.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, YT. Thank you, YT and Mr. East. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
salute.
you.
Axe is up, y'all.
Hey, peace, man.
Hang
Hope to
in there,
be,
Isaiah. You got this.
hope to be keeping in link with you guys. I'll send some music soon.
Definitely,
And,
man. We can get you on a show.
Hey, please do, man. I was gonna hit Rocco up with a little idea. If you guys are, because I know you guys do music, so if you guys have a tour or anything coming to California or anything, I have an open door policy with homies. Feel free. You have a place to chill, and I'll try and link you up with a show or two. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hell yeah. If Grind Mode's ever in your area, since we work with them, we'll make sure to point them out your way too.
Yeah,
Thanks,
much love
man,
to you.
for sure.
too,
I'll
right?
let you know when I'm in. Thank you, man. I'll let you know when I'm near you guys for sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace, brothers. Peace, Isaiah. I love you, man.
Peace. Love you too, bro.
Have a great day, guys. So that was our Christmas episode of the Axes Up podcast. We heard from the Nebraska division. We heard from Ventura division. We heard from the Michigan division. We heard from Washington division. And of course, we heard from the boss man, Rocco Dipopolo at East Van Ware and Tattoo Company, with the whole East Van Ware division there as well. You got to hear from each and every member. Mr. East, what did you think of that?
Man, it's always good to see the family get together, and just figured I'd hang around till you just kind of hung up the the stream, man. It's really cool. Like, you know, it really shows that we have a heart. We have multiple locations, great individuals doing many different things. You know, that's global.
It is global.
Well, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'll let you finish out the show, brother, man. Love and peace.
I'm just gonna end it off right now. So.
Oh, all right. Well, Mr. East saying love and peace to y'all.
All right, so that was, once, like I said, the Christmas episode of our Axes Up podcast. The Axes Up podcast will be returning along with our Bury the Needle podcast, our tattoo podcast, in March of 2022. So stay tuned for that. And also make sure to check out all of our other shows. We got the Axe Mode podcast, runs every Tuesday at 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have VGHL's Behind the Boards. That runs every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we have Globally Challenged with Brittany Robertson, also known as Troublemaker. That runs every second Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time. My name is YT RhYmZ. I've joined you from Terrace, BC. And I will see you on Tuesday for the Axe Mode podcast. Much love and respect. Axe is up. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah. Stand with us. Get those axes up.